Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's crack? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, it's my last live stream of the day. How? What's the biggest excuse you have heard? What kind of excuses have y'all heard before? What's the most craziest one? Oh, I gotta sneeze too. What's the biggest excuse you heard of? Oh boy. Let's see. This is another one of those y'all guys moment where I'm just talking nothing about y'all. Let me get to my fish tank. So it is an awkward spot. Y'all got a new tripod, and this new tripod is weird. It's no good sometimes. It's a sticky tripod. This time I'm gonna have it in the middle, kind of, sort of. Y'all know I only got one fish, so. But yeah, what's the excuse? The lamest excuse it can be. Whew, I sneezed and I'm all over the place. I just want to hear from y'all. What's an excuse that you go through? Some days I don't know myself. I have many people's excuses. If y'all don't know me, throughout my whole entire live stream, I always talk about humans and how they always get an excuse for everything. These people are really close together. Ooh. They almost hit each other. They literally almost hit each other. It's 11:53 right now. Let me make sure I remember that. They were going super fast behind each other, and my guy just stomped on his brakes. Crazy people. Oh boy. Yeah, what's an excuse? I have so many people always talking about excuses and always either I'm broke, I got things to do, I got other plans, I'm sorry, but you're not important, oh, I'm busy, I'm at work, especially I'm at work. That's one excuse. That's crazy. Some days, I question why these people have so many excuses. What's the biggest excuse you have heard? Maybe at work too. People give lame excuses at work. Oh, I can't pick up heavy things. Oh, I'm calling out sick when you're really not sick. You might just be hungover. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if somebody was to call me and say, hey, I can't, make it in, and they be honest, just completely honest, and I say, why can't you make it in? I'm hungover and I'm not going to do better at my job. I'm throwing up, I have fever, I drank too much last night. You know how I would take that? As a champ. I would say, okay, go ahead. Since you are hungover, you're not going to perform the same, and I don't want you throwing up all over the place in front of customers. It doesn't look good in correction. Go ahead and take the day off. And then what would I address that? The next time that person comes in, I say, look, I know what it is, or what it's like to be drunk and hungover and stuff. At least you were honest. And you told me that you were drunk, that you can't come in. At least you were honest and told me that. But next time, when it's a boys' night out, girls' night out, dinner night, think about that you do have a job to perform the next day. But when am I ever going to hear that from someone? Is somebody ever going to tell me the truth? I have encountered workers at my old facility, at my old job, hungover. Like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Can I go home? You have to come to work and be like hungover. But if you call in and say, hey, I'm not sick because I'm hungover, that's a different story. So why give excuses that you're hungover? I mean, not hungover. Why give excuses that you're sick? Just say that you're hungover. A lot of people's excuses too, where it's like, I want to come visit you, but the parking is really bad. If you want to come and visit me and you say the parking's really bad, I will save that parking spot for you. I will park in a spot for you so you can come here and visit me. Oh yeah? You'll do that for me? They'll think about it. No, you don't have to do all that for me. What an excuse. I try my hardest to fulfill those excuses. What's your excuse? What's the biggest excuse that you heard of? What is it? Some days I don't understand. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I ramble on so many people and my experience throughout life and why people still can't get their stuff together. It's 2023. If you're old enough, you will get your stuff together. If you're not, you need to grow something. Excuses. I don't know know what to do with some people sometimes, with their excuses. Today, I told one of my coworkers that is a teacher. He was a teacher. I said, hey, how many jobs have you had throughout your whole entire life? Your whole entire life. And I know that you're old, like he's around his 50s. How many jobs have you had? And he's like, 2. I said, 2 jobs out of your whole entire life? That's freaking crazy. 50-year-old, 2 jobs only in the whole entire life. Wow. So then I told him, okay, well, since my resume is so much better than yours, and my experience is so much better than yours, I'm going to let you know on a secret. He's like, what's the secret? I said, I'm not going to tell you in an offense to you. I'm going to tell it as a thought process because I know that you're a teacher. So hopefully maybe this sinks through and it has a reality check. Maybe you could teach your students this. I'm not sure. But through my whole entire work history, it's always a problem taking out the trash. It's an excuse. The biggest excuses people can give is like, I need help taking out the trash. You don't need help taking out the trash, sweetie. You just need to figure out how to take the trash out better. And he's like, yeah. And so I told him again, this is not going towards you, but I know people that take 3 hours to take out the trash. And I rant on this constantly. Why is it that every facility I go to, if there's no janitor or anything like that, taking out the trash is the hardest task that there is. I don't know why. If there's not a certain special person to take out the trash, nobody will. They give excuses. I have done all that myself. That's why when I first got to that facility, they're like, you're a manager, you shouldn't be taking out the trash. Oh, I'm going to take out the trash to see how long it actually takes. I need to see how long it takes to take out the trash. So I can compare why are people taking so long to take out the trash. What is people's excuse? Oh, customers? Tell the customer, give me just a second. I don't know how hard is that. I really don't know how hard is that. Excuse me, sir. Hold on, give me just a second. Let me take out the trash real quick. Give me just a second. Oh, can you wait a moment? If they have no patience to wait on you to finish the task that you're doing, they literally can go somewhere else. I don't want their business. If you got no patience, go somewhere else. I don't care that the company loses money because someone's going somewhere. That's not my problem. My problem is people need to have more patience. People's excuses of not having patience, like, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta do something at a certain time. I don't have time for this. That's another excuse. Okay, guys, what is the biggest excuse you've heard of? If you see this video later in the future, please comment in the section down below. I want to know what's the biggest excuse. You can give me a long one. I haven't had a long comment in a while. I need to hear it from someone else. Am I the only crazy person that always hears excuses? Huh? I don't know why. It makes no sense. Sometimes I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, guys, what's the biggest excuse you've heard of? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.